surprise there. I think these accusations, this just more or less made it official because these accusations have been out there before that phone records were seized and there was an attempt made at other
confirmation
digital,
did happen.
right, other digital conversations were tried to be apprehended.
Something else with the former president, his blog, the Trump spokesman Jason Miller has announced the blog with the former president has been permanently removed from Trump's website. He told CNBC it will not be returned. The blog was a vehicle for former president to express his views after being banned from large social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter. The blog was live for less than a month, and you see the Twitter following, you see the Twitter response, the interaction, the ability for the president at 7-Eleven on a Thursday to go off on something and how that was picked up and recorded. Not so much traffic to his website.
Now the blog only, toward the end there, they said garnered maybe 2,000, followers a day compared to the millions of followers that he had when he was on Twitter. Although Jason Miller says that this is just the gateway to a broader media presence, although he declined to elaborate on that. He said that he didn't have any further information on it, so that he really couldn't give any details of what this broader media presence was going to be, and that this was always supposed to be just a temporary conversation. So I'm not sure whether they shut it down just because it wasn't getting enough response.
I don't know, and I'm the last guy to criticize somebody's digital work because I have no clue how to set up a website and make it appealing, and that's not my wheelhouse. But it doesn't look like, if you look at some of the arrows flung, that it was a whole lot of effort or thought was put into it. It was, hey, I'm going to put my commentary and reaction to things on a website. I'm Trump. People will flock to this because it's the only way to get interaction with me, because there's no social media anymore. And it didn't do well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was billed as the new communications platform, but just wasn't equipped to take on Facebook and Twitter. It just wasn't able to take on the largest social media companies. And Miller's clarification at the time was that the blog was a great resource to find out what President Trump was thinking, but that this is not the new social media, that they still are planning on some type of new social media because of course, the President Trump and his allies have long accused the big social media giants of being tainted by political bias and censoring, conservative thoughts and ideologies, and he's kind of teased the rollout of this alternate platform, but no details yet from Jason Miller. He just promises that something's coming, but no firm details, just that the blog has been shut down for the time being.
Well, and Trump even went on TV several times to try and kind of pump up, hey, head to my website. He did do interviews with Fox News and some other outlets, Newsmax, Fox News. So there was some effort made, but he may have something else up his sleeve to be able to connect with folks.
Sure.
Let's head to Delaware, and officials in Wilmington, Delaware say 3 Delaware police officers are in the hospital after being shot last night. Another standoff, Carol.
Yeah, the incident took place as the officers were responding to a call for service. At last check, they were taken to the hospital. They're reportedly in stable condition. There's no word on the shooter, but the scene is reportedly still active as the SWAT team has surrounded that apartment building.
Well, you had a neighbor reach out to an NBC affiliate saying that she had heard about 10 to 15 shots Wednesday night, looked outside to see what was going on, and she saw Wilmington police, an officer carrying another Wilmington police officer, and laid him down on the street in front of his police car. And they started work on that officer. A SWAT team and police surrounded the apartment building, and residents